I want to take that whole Google Doc. I want to put it in ChatGPT, like
Okay,
text.
yeah, I'll do that.
I'm pretty sure. Just paste it there. Just say summarize text. What the fuck were you, Mitch? Jewish identity and race? What the
That was for the other stream we did. That was for the other stream we did. Remember? Wasn't it? It was for the other stream we did. I'm pretty sure I got ChatGPT. I tried to get it to be anti-Semitic.
Okay.
Now recording.
There's a topic that I want to skip to that I want to talk about because I want to get to the bottom of what the heck happened. It's this topic.
Okay. All right.
You guys can hear that, right?
Yeah. Is this a segment?
Yeah, it's a segment.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Why don't you get this started?
Okay, what is it? What is this about?
All right. Apparently, there's some weird drama. Like, I guess there was like a Twitter account called Muppet History.
Yeah,
where it's like,
I'm invested.
Yeah, I saw a bit of this, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. So the account like posts like old Muppet History videos and stuff. Like on this day, so and so Kermit started dating Miss Piggy, stuff like that. And so someone was like trying to figure out this drama, and they saw this tweet where it's like Muppet History says, "In the 6 years I've been doing Muppet History, I've made mistakes. I've said things I regret. I've hurt people, and I know that there are things I can't fix. My hope is that I can better myself as a person and not make those same mistakes in the future. To those I've hurt, I am sorry." And I think if you scroll through this thread, you can probably find out more. But
this page doesn't exist.
But
we cracked the code.
So while the guy was like trying to figure it out, he found out they're the rival of Muppet History, Frank Ozfax. And if you don't know who Frank Oz is, he's one of the creators of Muppets. Also the voice of Yoda, I believe.
And Fozzie Bear and Miss Piggy.
Yeah. So Frank Ozfax says, Frank Ozfax does not support the actions of Muppet History and finds him to be quite a disgusting person. The behavior he has exhibited is unacceptable. Jim Henson's core values were about love and community, which Joshua clearly doesn't understand.
Ooh.
And there was like
is that Frank Oz?
No, it's Frank Oz. I think Frank Oz is dead. This is
no, Frank Oz is
this
alive.
is like a history.
Frank Oz is alive,
is he
but
still
that's not the Frank Oz. That's another gimmick account.
No, but I'm saying the person in that profile picture is the Frank Oz guy.
Yes.
All right. I think we need to investigate somebody else in Hollywood.
Okay, good one.
Oh, that's from the 70s, Beavers. That was the style.
That's how everybody looked back then. Yeah.
Okay, and if you go look at the amount of serial killers, they have decreased significantly from the 70s.
You ever watch the original Star Wars? Look at all of like the Rogue Squadron. All the pilots have that.
You're not making a good case for yourself here, buddy. Just go look at all of the nerds that went into Star Wars.
All right, so here's the story right here. So this person named Leslie kind of found out the context.
All right.
So apparently there was like this screenshot here where the Muppets History person emailed a woman, I guess, and says, "Dear Megan, I apologize that my messages of playful flirting went too far. It was never my intention to make you uncomfortable. Clearly, I misunderstood our friendship, and that was unfair to you. I hope you can forgive me. Please let me know if there is any way I can make things better." And then they screenshot that with an Instagram story where they say, "Clearly, I misunderstood our friendship. For real, I quite literally went back and looked through every message I have with him. I never once ever said anything that would give any indication that talk to me like that was appropriate, funny to me, or encouraged. Did he think because I was so nice to him I wouldn't say anything? Like, what's that even mean? This is the lamest apology I've ever seen. Anyway, like I said, I'm choosing to not engage. I blocked all of his pages. I'm not responding to his wife. I've said all I needed to say in the first message and leaving it at that. Neither of them are worth my energy. I'm just keeping you all informed of this because, damn, they are insane." Another.
Hang on.
So he was flirting with a woman
Was he doing it with the gimmick account?
Maybe, I don't know.
That
I don't know, but I just love how I hope that's not his first and last name.
Well, it's on his tweet. It's on a tweet. So.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
not
that,
us,
but it's just like this. No, but it's just like her going, "I'm choosing not to engage in this." Right? he has this guy's fucking first and last name. All right, he's a creep.
And so
wait,
this other thing.
Joshua Gills. Wait, they have the same last name, or is that his sister? Oh, it's his
What are you
wife.
talking about?
That's his wife. Holly.
Yeah,
is
that's his wife.
This is now his wife.
Yeah. So I told his
good
wife
last
what's
name.
up in a nice way. Hey, Holly, I appreciate that, and thanks for reaching out. Yeah, there is. Unfortunately, I honestly do not want anything to do with Josh anymore. I'm sure he told you about the little tiff with the what is MV3D?
Muppet Vision 3D, the Disney World ride.
Are you serious?
What?
I reckon that's what it is. I reckon that's what it is. Because you remember the VHS ads in the 90s and they advertised Disney World? Well, there was a
Mitch,
Muppet
you're
Vision
on
3D.
another level than me, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
You got
This is
some
why you
super
got me, man.
autism,
This is
bro.
where you got me. That's some fucking talent.
All right,
just
so
displayed right
the
there.
Muppets Vision 3D stuff, but that's not my concern. When he upset me, I posted my thoughts about some things to my close friends. I followed that with a screenshot of some sexually charged comments he made. The response to that was immense. So many people told me they had problems with screenshots of him being belittling, talking down, telling someone even they aren't a real Muppet page. You're not a real Muppet page. I'm the best. You're just a
I
fucking
am
shit
the
posting.
Who do you
Kermit.
think you are? I am.
You're not Kermit. I am the Kermit. But what do you even know about Gonzo, huh? Come on, tell me. What do you even know about Gonzo? But made them feel uncomfortable in a more than friendly way too. Many said that you should be messaged and made aware, but the whole thing is super fucked. I reshared our on close friends screenshots that were sent to me, and the things I was told. I made it private. I made it a private thing because I wanted my people to know. No one is spreading rumors. They are spreading their own story. So it's like Muppet fan account is getting canceled because he got a little too flirty in the DMs with some of the ladies. I'm thinking.
Yeah, fuck off. Well, fuck's your problem, bitch. Dear God. Fuck you. Leave the poor man alone. Why are you going to his wife?
This.
You don't know.
You know what? It's really
Leave my wife
nice.
alone.
It's nice to have a lighthearted drama every now and then where it's not about fucking.
Right,
Well,
then
no,
we find out
that's
one of the
what I
girls
was
is like
thinking.
14.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was reading this. Right?
No,
until they reached out to the wife, and then I was like, oh, they're probably over the age.
Yeah.
It would be a little bit weird for the 14-year-old to reach out to the guy's wife and be like this calm about it.
Yeah. He got
know, fuck
exposed
that.
for sending
It's time
like,
to
sexual
cancel.
replies and
I've
shit
been
to girls on
sexting
Instagram.
women. I've been cheating on my wife in the Muppets world tonight.
But only emotional. Du, 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 du. Bullying
He
other
got
people.
exposed for sending replies and shit to girls on Instagram and bullying other people. It's all coming out, so he's acting like he's the victim instead of the people he actually hurt.
Oh, who the
Who did
fuck
he
did he hurt?
hurt?
Who did he hurt?
The fucking Muppets fans, bro. The
Oh,
38-year-old Muppets fans. Mitch?
I can't
I
believe the
thought you were
Muppet
the
page
real
that I
Kermit.
followed. I can't believe the Muppet page I followed was actually getting pussy. Oh my god, that's so not relatable.
I do feel like this. I do feel like the incels that are into Muppets, right, are probably a different breed
Yeah.
altogether, right? Because you got they're 100% going to be the milady incel, right? Not the
Yeah.
woman are evil and they must die.
Yeah.
One, right?
You know what? This isn't the first weird fandom I've come across this week. I came across like the Wizard of Oz fandom. How they're gatekeeping the fucking Oz books. They're like, Wicked's not even canon, bro. Oh, people saying that they needed this prequel. It's not even canon. You want more Oz? There's fucking 13 Oz books. Go read them. And it's like, no. Don't care about the Wizard of Oz. Nobody does.
What I'm thinking is maybe I should start a Muppet.
Someone
fan.
sent me a Google Doc. I'm not even shitting you.
Of the Muppet? Of the
Oh,
Muppet
really?
novel?
Of the Muppet guy?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, send it to Mitch. We're going on a deep dive.
I swear to God, if this is like 50 pages.
We're figuring out this Muppet drama. I'm Bert.
All right, here we go. It's time to go on deep dive. It's time to deep dive the doc. It's time to put on makeup. It's time to check the Spergs. Okay, I'll stop. Sorry.
Oh, wait, did Mitch take this off stream just for a second?
Yeah, it's not on stream.
Okay, could you just do a scroll through so we can make sure there's no images in this thing?
Yeah, there's not gonna be.
Just a few screenshots.
Yeah, that's it.
That looks like it.
All right,
Nice
cool.
and
All right, now
short.
we're good.
Oh wait, 10 pit. Fuck my.
Yeah. 10.
What does Kermit call Piggy?
Pork
Hey,
chops?
Yeah, Miss Piggy. I was just.
No, he calls her the hog.
No. Miss Piggy. I was just talking to her. We were just DMing. You know. Like,
What were you doing this weekend? I took the hog out for a ride.
all right. I was made aware of the allegations against the owner of the Muppet History social media accounts, hereby referred to as Jay. I would like to send my support to each and every one of his victims. As most of you who follow me are aware, I am incredibly outspoken whenever anyone... Can we just fucking read those screenshots? Yes.
His behavior, it's been very open. The day after I made the post warning people about him, I was shown a few screenshots of some posts he made on his personal social media account, following the account handle, despite me being incredibly careful never to name him directly, along with very troubling words. All right.
Yes, me, the right winger. What a load of bullshit from a creep I cut out of my life many years ago. Sad, he's still desperate for attention. When I was a teenager, I believe this was about 11 years ago, I had a mental breakdown and cut off a lot of good friends I had and said they were toxic. I have since tried to apologize to them for that, and I'd like to think I'm a better person now. But life moves on. I usually wouldn't give this kind of thing any attention, but when it's someone you know, that's what makes it different.
Why are they cutting this shit like this?
Still a little lost. Here.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck's saying that.
All right, so here we go. This is the full story. So allow me.
No.
You can do it if you
Allow me
want
to give the full story and dissect these posts.
Trigger warning. Sexual assault and general abuse. All right. Let's trade off. I'll read the first one, you read the second, and then we'll just go for that. We'll go me.
You get the fucking first short
Yeah,
one.
well,
like
I read
fucking...
everything when Beckett's not here, okay? So
the screen just went completely fucked for me.
You're lying. You're fucking lying.
I'm not. Hold on. I'll reload the thingy. I don't want to do this.
How convenient. How
I do
convenient.
apologize. No, I'm reloading it. It's
Also,
got
how
two
good's the
little
stream health today, huh? Yeah, no dropouts.
Okay, there we go. Let's go before
great.
it fucks out
All
again.
right. Jay and I met through our mutual love for the gaming site Screw Attack. We first
my God.
interacted in late 2011 and became friends. I remember Screw Attack.
Wait, this goes all the way back to 2011?
Yeah.
God, you guys are old. By the
This
way, I think they were
fucking-
a teenager then.
Screw Attack was like, Goku versus Superman and like all those like animation stuff where they would fight each other.
Throughout 2011 to 2017, we were in constant contact with each other. At the time, we had a completely different approach to his Muppet content through a review-style YouTube channel, which will remain unnamed, as it includes his initials. Well, too late for that, buddy. We already know his full
what the
name.
fuck do you mean?
Yeah, somebody posted his fucking Instagram story, so
I was among the group of people who constantly supported him both in his videos and behind the scenes.
From the beginning, he was immensely dependent on me and a few other close friends of mine. He very often just trauma dumped unprompted and would very often adopt a self-destructive stance on all of his content, often threatening to delete his channel or his short-lived Patreon if his videos didn't reach rather frankly unrealistic amounts of views for a very small channel that had just fucking used punctuation, bitch. A very small channel that had just started.
among these trauma dumps, Jay would also nonstop talk about his health condition and how much he hated himself or how he wanted his health to take him. Up to the point, everything was just poor social skills, but nothing particularly abusive yet. Oh, he's autistic.
My life
Oh,
is
okay.
Muppets.
So
Please
you-
take me, Lord.
You know how you condense these 4 dot points? It's basically, we've been talking since 2011, and he was always a bit weird. That's it.
Yeah, we were talking about talking since 2011. He really liked the Muppets, and he was a little bit
And he
weird.
was slightly suicidal.
Yes.
All right, your turn, Mitch.
In early 2015, as we were planning to visit the SGC convention in Frisco, Texas, started spiraling and often Josh started spiraling and often yelling at us nonstop that we weren't taking enough care of him, despite spending several nights trying to calm him down and try to get him help.
During SGC, we hung out quite a bit. Jay was clingy, often trying to insert himself in every single interaction my friends and I would have, no matter the nature.
During this convention, one of Jay's friends, hereby referred to only as Stalker, openly stalked and attempted to sexually assault one of my closest friends. I was among the group of people who stopped him and called him out publicly. This would have very deep repercussions over the following years and is important to the story.
Jay immediately claimed to disown Stalker after being made aware of the situation. However, weeks later, he'd re-established contact. Oh, God.
Following these events, Stalker went berserk on social media, constantly hurling verbal abuse at my friend and me, making threats to go to the same convention she'd go to, even showing up at a few, and even making Twitter accounts impersonating me and trying to shit-talk me to my friends. Fucking hell! What the hell is wrong with the punctuation, bro?
This is like a really bad
punctuation
fanfic.
in like certain. She uses punctuation excessively in certain areas, and then this is just a wall of fucking text. Accounts impersonating me and trying to shit talk me to my friends. Full stop, and then a dot and a thingy-majiggy. And I'm trying to make it seem like I am saying stuff I'm not. Luckily, they alerted me of this, and I was able to get the accounts shut down.
In late 2015, I had a very severe and public mental crash, derived from a severe imbalance in my medication. This led to severe self-harm and an attempt. Most of my friends reached out and helped me get back on track. Jay did message me to check on me, but he kept his distance.
In December that year, out of nowhere, Jay sent me a photo of his arm covered in markings. Too shallow to be cuts, but too deep to be just drawings. Ooh, the mystery deepens. It's like it's actually a map to the Declaration of Independence, and he's like, "I'm gonna go fucking steal it. I've drawn a map in my arm. Come with me, Kermit." Okay, that'd be a great Muppet movie if they redid that Nicolas Cage movie, but it's Nick Cage again, but everyone else is Muppets.
Yeah, National Treasure.
Yeah, that one. No.
Yeah, Nick Cage needs money. He's a
But it's like Nick Cage, but he's high on meth.
Yeah.
And he's just like, they're normal people, but he sees the Muppets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then it cuts back like every now and again, like they go to like a Wendy's or a diner or something, and he's talking to the Muppets, and then the two Muppets get up and walk away from the table, and it switches back to them being normal people.
Yeah. Or like he's like with his buddy who's Kermit, and he's like, "Come on, Kermit, follow me." He's like, "My name is Josh. What are you talking about? Why do you keep calling me?"
We're not going to the fucking National Treasure, bro. We're taking you for an assessment. All right. The whole thing crumbles apart. It's kind of like that. What's that one show? The one where Leonardo DiCaprio ends up in the Shutter Island. Is it Shutter Island?
Yeah, Shutter Island.
Yeah, where he ends up in the mental institution at the end.
Yeah.
That's what happens to Nick Cage when they get to the National Treasure. And he still sees them as Muppets.
Jay knew very well my history.
And he's fucking mental health doctors is Beaker and that other guy. That science. They're gonna fucking inject him with drugs. My absolute favorite Muppets quote is when they're at the.
You're never
meeting.
gonna finish reading this.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
no.
I was gonna
My
say.
favorite is when Beaker and that scientist guy are at the meeting and they're wearing each other's clothes. Kermit's like, "Why are you wearing each other's clothes?" He's like, up. If it doesn't happen at work, we don't owe them an explanation. And Beaker's like,
Read the fucking Google Doc, bro.
Do I have ADD? Am I
Please
ADD?
finish.
You have
Please finish.
autism. Read the fucking thing.
Jay knew very well my history with self-harm and still thought this was a good idea. Screen cap of this will not be shared here because, frankly, exposing... Oh, God, here's all the comments again. Hang on. Screen cap of this will not be shared here because, frankly, exposing something like this would be immensely disgusting. However, I am willing to post if pushed. I was rattled by this event and tried to keep my distance as much as possible. You know, maybe he was reaching out for help to someone who might understand, who's been through the same goddamn thing.
Or maybe he cut himself and he was like, hey, I know you're a cutter, right?
We could be
know, like,
cutting
any
buddies.
tricks? Well, no, like, do you know any tricks or tips? Aloe vera? What do I put on this shit?
Yeah, what are we talking about?
I regret my choices. It stings a little.
Hey, yeah. And then how about we both apply to America's Great Bake Off and our team name will be Cookie Cutters.
So basically what happened, right, is I was a little bit moody. And so I cut up my arm, right? But then I realized that I'm really being a little silly sausage. And now it kind of just stings a lot. Do you know, like, if aloe vera would help with this? Maybe. A couple weeks later, later, 2016, some of my friends and I got DMs, supposedly from his father, that he had just had a medical emergency. From his father, okay? Supposedly he had a medical emergency. For the following few weeks, we'd received cryptic yet mostly self-pity DMs from him. His stories didn't line up, but we were worried about our friend, so we let it slide. This motherfucker's trying to kill himself, and you're saying these fucking self-pity DMs and the dad.
You gotta stick behind your Muppet buddies, bro. Come on, friends for life.
During feel bad for me, guys. I tried to attempt, and I self-harmed at one period of my life, but this fucking guy.
Oh God, here we go. This next paragraph's gonna be funny. During the heart of the elections, many of our friends were genuinely scared over the Republican stance on many of our rights and the general attitude Trump supporters would have at the time. Jay took special offense to this and confided in a few of us being a Republican. Tried to remain respectful and measured at the time about it. Look, I'm a Republican, though I honestly have more progressive views, but my part gets shit on social media constant, but I don't blow a gasket about it because it isn't worth it. This is not going good so far for the fucking writer.
Trump.
Jay would usually be very careful about not texting about this, mostly sticking to expressing his views during calls. However, every once in a while, we get some gems like this. Bet you $10 at least 2 websites will have news stories tomorrow about Spider-Man and Vulture being white guys. Okay.
That a very normal fucking text message. Cool.
Yeah.
Like so far, like I haven't seen anything where the person's like, "I want to fucking rape you" or anything like that. So
I'm gonna rape you, and then I'm gonna make your arms look like.
I'm gonna make you my Miss Piggy, bitch.
It's time to ride the hog.
It's time to oink.
I pray to God that nobody like this ever comes into our community.
You're gonna call me Kermie. Call me Kermie.
You're fucking disgusting. Okay, my turn. Oh fuck! It did the thing.
No, it's doing the thing for me too. Just Mitch, wiggle it around a bit.
Yeah.
No, wiggle it around, Mitch. There you go. Boom.
There we go. Around this time, he'd also gone for long tirades about how many of our mutual friends were secretly against him and would very frequently speak out against women in our group, often slut-shaming and threatening them treating them as inferior. Well, maybe they sluts. And honestly...
maybe they were being a little piggies, you know?
No, and honestly, the way that you've written this Google Doc, I do suspect that you were all trash-talking this man behind his back, so maybe...
For like 10 years.
Yeah, so maybe he was, like, it was well-founded that he was like, you know, that fucker, she's a bitch, she doesn't like me at all. Right? And then you'd go and you'd be like, oh my God, did you see him? So pathetic. Look at him cut himself. What a loser.
Throughout our entire friendship, Jay would confide in me about one of his friends who would very often insult or demean him. He'd show me text messages from his friend and complain about the abuse. However, he'd always return to his friend and try to play down each and every instance of abuse. In February 2016, he sent me the following DMs about his friend, along with screen caps of a conversation they had. Said screen caps will not be included here for obvious reasons. Name has also been redacted. The past few weeks, my close friend has been acting very different than usual, a lot more hateful towards me. Last night, she sent me this text, and this is where he sent the screen cap of their conversation. It's just time for me to move on from her. She's self-destructive, and I can't stand by and watch it when she won't take the help I've offered. It was my Kylo Ren moment. I'm being torn apart. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Will you help me? I want to be a stripper. Thank you. All right. Everyone who knows me knows that I'm incredibly supportive and protective of sex workers. So I found immense offense in his action.
You're a whore.
I immediately distanced myself from him, and despite repeated attempts at reaching out throughout the year, he just gets single word answers or completely ignored.
Hang on. Before I go on, what is it? Because this has got nothing to do with the shit that he got exposed for on Twitter, right? Nothing so far.
I don't know.
It's got absolutely nothing to do with it. So what is it? What is it about people that when something happens on Twitter, like, oh, someone gets done for one thing, so then someone will come out and go, oh, well, I've always had a problem with this person, and here's a fucking essay on everything that's ever happened and why I hate them.
He was mean to me when we were at the Republican convention protesting, and he was like, I like Trump. And I was like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Stefan Corbino with the 5 says, I hope no one like this, quotes, I hope no one like this is in our community, Mitch, says Mitch, who seems to have forgotten the cash cows of now recording.
True that. Now, this is my autism kicking in, right? But there's only 2 commas and 3 full stops in that entire fucking piece of text.
Teddy with the $4.99. Honestly, they should have written this as if it was from Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
So where are we up to? Are we up to in mid 2016?
Yeah,
In mid 2016, my friend made a call-out post about the situation with Stalker, and Jay immediately slid into her DMs, immediately identifying Stalker by name, and attempted to relate and sound sympathetic, trying to get information out of her. Stalker went on a rampage on his social media, citing stuff he only would have heard from that conversation between my friend and Jay. The entire group immediately unfollowed Jay and kept our distance.
Shortly after we distanced ourselves from Jay, shortly after we distanced ourselves from him, Jay started singing Stalker's praises and flaunting their friendship all over social media. We found out that he'd also keep feeding information throughout the following years. This would come back in a big way in 2019.
In early 2017, Jay tried to reach out to me and my friends one last time before blocking me and another friend, but not the friend involved in the SGC incident. This is what he's referring to on this screen cap. When I was a teenager, I believe this was about 11 years ago, I had a mental breakdown and cut off a lot of good friends I had and said they were toxic. I have since tried to apologize to them for that, and I like to think I'm a better person. But life moves on. The man was well in his 20s, significantly more recent than he's claiming, and he's admitting to the smear campaign he ran against us throughout that whole year.
Yes.
What?
January 2019, during MagFest, my friend and her group were leaving a restaurant in the area. As they were leaving, she posted a photo she took in the restaurant, which would identify it, before heading to pick up things at a nearby pharmacy. On their way back, they passed the restaurant again and spotted Stalker looking through the window, trying to find them. Stalker noticed them approaching and immediately tried to backpedal and pretend this was just a coincidence. Her friends formed around her to keep her protected from him as they headed back to the hotel. On the last day of the convention, she messaged her group that she'd head to the vendor hall to meet up. While she was standing off to the side with her friends, she noticed Stalker circling around the vendor stalls, watching her constantly. She pointed him out at the friends, and after more insistent circling around the 5th time he did his rounds, her friends took her and ran out of the vendor hall. For the remainder of the convention, she had to remain in her hotel room, and since then, She always has at least one person with her at all times for safety. As mentioned before, we have confirmed the leak of this info to Stalker came directly from Jay.
Around the time Jay launched Muppet History, he attempted to DM all of us with a very vague apology. We all compared notes and noticed that he had just copied and pasted the same apology to all of us and only changed around a few lines.
This is a fucking horrible drama. This is awful. You can hear it in our voices. We're just like,
All right, we're almost to the end.
There's nothing here.
The final stretch. The final stretch.
Hey, I know it's been a while. I hope you have been well. I'm not asking you to respond or even forgive me, but I want to apologize for being such an ass those years ago. I want to apologize for being such an ass to you and all those years. Fucking crop better. All those years ago. You don't have to forgive me or even respond. I just want you to know that I'm sorry. Hey, I hope you've been well.
It's like the same.
Oh my God, I am an idiot.
It's the three versions of the same text.
Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. They literally said that he sent the same thing, and I've just read all three of them now.
But they are different.
They are slightly
structurally different. So he did put in the effort to like mix it around.
Yeah, he didn't like copy paste. Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
All right, scroll down there, Mitch. As you might notice, there has been no accountability for putting my friend in danger throughout the years. I do not care for what he's done to me. He has been an asshole. Yes, he has been abusive. However, I genuinely care about my friends, and I cannot and will not ever forgive nor forget what he did regarding Stalker. Edit. Also, yes, I am fully aware of Jay's wife's post. While I hope the man is okay physically, I will still not give the benefit of the doubt here, as he has faked this kind of thing several times in the past. Bro, there's literally nothing here.
What did he do? What did he even do?
Imagine
He
if the
befriended
stalker guy was at the convention just on his own, coincidentally.
And it was actually a coincidence,
he was actually just walking around the convention, because that's what you fucking do at a convention. You walk
and he just
around.
keeps accidentally running into them, and he's like, "Oh, god damn it, I did it again."
Yeah,
Well, maybe because they're all
that's
fucking
plausible.
weirdo Muppet people. They were going to the same shit at the convention.
Yeah,
Bro, this
right?
it's I've seen dramas like this before, where it's like this big thing has happened, and someone's getting canceled. Then they do the whole story, and it's like, oh, this person was mean to me and befriended a mean person, and you blah blah blah, and it's like there's like nothing. Now, granted, maybe there's something in the story where he like was really weird or like weird to some girl or something, but it's not in this doc, you know.
But if you go up a little,
yeah.
all right, the one part of this that just makes me not care, it'll go up, monkey. There, pause. Wait, go down. You've gone too far. Go back down. Hold on, I'll tell you when. Go slow. Yes, okay, keep going. A little bit more. Right there. Oh my God, thank you.
You know what? It doesn't help that I've got this kind of mouse that doesn't have a ball. It's an Apple mouse, so the way I'm scrolling it is like rubbing a clitoris. It doesn't help when you make that noise. Like a really, really smooth, really
Cold.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's cold. A bit slimy, maybe.
Oh, you've wandered up a little. The longer I put my hand on it and rub it, the wetter it gets.
Hey, look at Teddy said in the chat. Imagine if at the very end of this doc, it just ends with, "Oh, and he also raped 45 women."
Yeah. Oh, he also raped like 14-year-olds and fucking killed 3 people.
Yeah, but most importantly, he introduced a guy to us who was following us at a convention.
Who was a stalker.
Anyway, no, my thing is, okay, so in that, you go up to that screenshot that's just above you and wiggle quickly because your screen's done the fucking thing again. You should stop wiggling. Stop playing with your clit. All right?
That's what she said.
When I was a teenager, I believe this was about 11 years ago. So this guy's saying that it was 11 years ago when he had to cut all these people off, right? All this jazz. And then she's like, this man is well in his 20s, significantly more recent than he is claiming, and he's admitting to the smear campaign, right? I mean, the guy's in his 20s and he's a dick. Wow. Like, wow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look how many
Fuck
viewers we
yes.
fucking lost since we started reading this
I
stupid
feel like we
drama.
gained.
No, I think we lost.
No, I think we gained.
No, I think we gained, bro.
Yeah.
We're moving on up, man.
The guys in chat, they were like,
You know
"Oh my
what's
God,
funny?
we're going over a Google Doc."
All the stuff we've covered so far was nothing that was on the docket yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not doing that Ferran shit because I'm not reading all that.
We could take turns, Matthew.
God damn it, dude.
All right, let's move on. This is fucking gay. This person's a loser. Let's move on to the next story. Also, fucking take a writing course. It was awful. Also, I want to, can you actually test something? Okay, we'll do it off stream. Maybe it's too much for stream. I want to take that whole fucking Google Doc. I want to put it in ChatGPT because it summarizes shit.
Okay,
like text.
yeah, I'll do that.
I'm pretty sure this shit could be like condensed to like 5 bullet points. Just paste it there. Just say summarize text. Don't show that on screen because I could see. What the fuck were you, Mitch? Jewish identity and race? What the
That was for the other stream we did. Remember? Wasn't it? It was for the other stream we did. I'm pretty sure I got ChatGPT. I tried to get it to be anti-Semitic.
Okay.
And it fucking
Wait, did you
worked.
paste it in the thingy?
No, I'm not fucking doing ChatGPT. No,
Go back.
get fucked.
Go back. Do the ChatGPT.
No, I'm not doing
I've
ChatGPT.
already seen.
No.
No. See, Beavers, you fucked it up, bro.
Go back to ChatGPT and do it quickly, Mitch.
No, I'm doing it in now
Come on, buddy.
recording. I'm doing it in the now recording window that you can't see.
We still gotta put it up, so we gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta read it. Wait, no, don't do that because they'll still see your search history on ChatGPT when you bring it up. When I saw it, it was rough. I swear, guys.
It was
He
not.
asked some weird shit. He asked ChatGPT some weird
What?
shit.
Why were you asking ChatGPT about Vietnamese ladyboys, Mitch?
I was not doing that. Fuck you. Here you go. Fuck you.
Not even Thailand ladyboys either. You went Vietnamese.
Please provide the text. Okay, here we go.
All right.
We'll put it in the right. Oh,
Let it cook. Okay, don't let it cook.
Be
Don't
more
let it cook.
summary. Be more summary.
Even more summary.
Explain.
All right,
in
wait, that's
one
good. That's 2
sentence.
paragraphs.
Explain in one
All right.
sentence.
One sentence.
The writer describes a long history of manipulative, abusive behavior from Jay, the owner of Muppet History, involving emotional manipulation, enabling harassment, and a lack of accountability, culminating in a public condemnation of his actions.
That's pretty much it. See ya.
There we go. Ask ChatGPT if it believes what we sent it.
Do
you believe what we said is true?
believe the story to be true? I can't form personal beliefs. But based on the details provided, it appears the writer is sharing their personal experience, including specific events and emotional impacts. The story reflects a clear pattern of behavior that the writer views as manipulative and harmful. However, as with any personal account, it's
Even
important to consider multiple perspectives of
Yeah,
verified facts.
even ChatGPT read it and they were just like, look, for legal reasons.
It's okay
I can't give you an
to
opinion.
just say you don't think it's true, bro. I get where you're coming from. I try to stay neutral, but I understand why you might feel that way based on the content. Since I don't have access to external information, I don't.
Okay, now ask it how many Jews died in the Holocaust.
Okay. Oh, I was joking.
The
Wait.
Halo cost?
I don't know how to spell
The
it.
Halo
I
cost.
don't often search
It
it.
knows you're a monkey. It knows you're a monkey. It's okay.
Approximately 6 million.
Okay, now ask it how many Jews were in Europe at the time of the Holocaust.
No, I'm not.
Beavers, where are we
no.
going with this?
No, I'm not going down that
Just
rabbit
ask it
hole.
quickly. Just ask it
Beavers,
quickly.
no.
Just ask it
Beavers,
quickly.
beavers, beavers,
Just
beavers,
ask it
beavers,
quickly.
beavers. You beavers, beavers. We're going down. We're going down a bad road. Bad road. All right, we're going down a bad road.
Okay, well, we can move on. Go do it for yourself,
Yeah.
chat. Go see what it says.
And
It's
that
actually
was
pretty
the
funny.
Muppet drama.
Now recording.